Hi, I'm Sandy from Special Fork. Sometimes when we have people over for dinner, it seems like too much trouble to make dessert, and so we go out and buy it. Today I'm going to show you something that's quick, easy, and impressive. It's one of my favorite desserts. And what we're going to do is make a simple sauce with frozen raspberries, and then I'm going to take strawberries, roll it in phyllo, and bake it for 5 minutes. That's the whole recipe. To start with, I have raspberries, and I put sugar in it and let it sit for about 2 or 3 hours until all the juices run out of the strawberries, because we need some liquid for our sauce. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the fridge after it's been sitting. Then I separate with a spoon. I take a slotted spoon and I take out the raspberries, and then I put the liquid into a pot. I'm going to turn this on and bring this to a simmer. Now I'm also going to add some raspberry liqueur. It's going to taste so good. And we'll just stir it with a fork. When it comes to a simmer, we're going to be thickening it with some cornstarch and lemon juice. So I'm going to add my lemon juice to the cornstarch and then just mix it until it dissolves. And I can see some bubbles coming up now on my sauce. So it's time to thicken it. Just stir it in. Stir it around, and you'll see the sauce will thicken and it will get glossy. And once it's thickened, we're going to set it aside to cool, and then we'll add raspberries to it. While the sauce is cooling, I'm going to start on the strawberries. Now, I've taken phyllo sheets, which are twice this size, and I've cut them in half. I've stacked them and put plastic wrap on them. I only need 6 sheets, but I've taken a few more extra because sometimes they break. Now, I've got the strawberries already. I've stemmed them, and I get them into little packets. I want each one of them to come up about the same size. And because strawberries are nature's own, and some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger, it's good to arrange them in advance so you don't end up with just little ones at the end or just big ones. So I'm going to take my first phyllo sheet, again cover the remainder, and then I'm going to take my pastry brush. It's great to have a big pastry brush because it takes just a few strokes to cover the entire space, like so. I've got breadcrumbs mixed with sugar, and I'm going to sprinkle it on. It's going to add flavor and some texture to my packet, like so. And then I'm going to take my first group of strawberries. Make sure you have enough space at the bottom because you're going to have to wrap this up to cover. I'm going to roll it nicely. Be very gentle with the sides because their phyllo is so fragile. And then get the other side and roll and roll. Add a little butter to seal. And there you go. Seam side down. Put it on a baking sheet. Then I'll make 5 more. Now all our phyllo packets are done. And we're just going to brush them with more melted butter along the tops and keep them separate so that don't stick all of the packets together so closely, so that they each have good heat coverage as they bake. And then we're going to sprinkle more breadcrumb sugar, like so. This will make for a nice crunchy topping. Put a little more here. Make sure we've got them all well covered. And they're ready to go in the oven. It's probably done by now. There, it's nice and golden. Now we just need to finish our sauce. So I'm going to add the raspberries back into the mixture. There we go. See how glossy this looks? And now we'll spoon some of the sauce on the plate. Like so. And we're going to take one of these, put it on top, and we're ready to eat. For more recipes and ideas on your smartphone, go to specialfork.com.